33 shocking hypoallergenic dog breeds that don't shed hair everywhere. Maltese. If you're looking for an affectionate little companion, look no further. Maltese dogs are usually less than 7 pounds, according to the American Kennel Club. They are low shedding, but owners should still be prepared to brush them daily to prevent matting. Luckily, thanks to their compact size, it shouldn't take too long. Lhasa Apso. According to the American Kennel Club, Lhasa Apsos might be cheerful little pups, but they were actually originally bred as guard dogs for palaces and Buddhist monasteries. These dogs are known for their gorgeous coats that can grow out long enough to reach the floor. If you do decide to keep their coat long, they'll need baths at least every 2 weeks and plenty of brushing in between. Bolognese. These small, affectionate dogs will be happy to spend a lazy afternoon on the couch with you. They don't require as much exercise as some other breeds, according to PetMD. They're also low maintenance when it comes to grooming, since their white fur doesn't shed much and just requires a few quick brushes a week. Xoloitzcuintli. Today, these dogs are best known for their hairless coats, which makes them a great choice if you or your family members have allergies. Also known as the Mexican hairless dog, this breed's name comes from the Aztec words for the god of lightning, Xolotl, and dog, Itzcuintli. National Geographic reports that the Aztecs believed the Xoloitzcuintli dogs helped guide souls from the world of the living to that of the dead. Puli. At first glance, Pulis might not look hypoallergenic, thanks to all that fur. But don't worry, it won't end up all over your house because they don't really shed. However, because of this, their fur gets dirty quickly as their thick coat traps debris. PetMD recommends brushing them every other day and separating the thick cords of fur to shake dirt free. When you do bathe them, prepare for their hair to take a day to dry. Kerry Blue Terrier. Like many other terrier breeds, these elegant-looking dogs don't shed. The Kerry Blue Terriers get their name from the color of their coat, which comes in rich shades of blue and gray. Since they don't shed, owners must brush their fur at least once a week to avoid matting. Irish Water Spaniels take the cake for the tallest of the AKC Spaniels, coming in at 21 to 24 inches, straddling the line between medium and large dogs. They're distinguished by their curly, waterproof, hypoallergenic coat. It requires brushing weekly and trimming every couple of months. These adorable dogs are tiny but brave. Löwchen, which is German for little lion, the AKC notes, are a popular breed in continental Europe. They're known to be lively, cuddly, and of course, brave as a lion. Their coats are less high maintenance than some other hypoallergenic breeds. They just need a good brushing every few days, and considering their size, it probably doesn't take too long. According to the AKC, the Lagotto Romagnolo is known as Italy's truffle dog because of their excellent noses that can root out the pricey delicacy. Despite their teddy bear appearance, Lagotto Romagnoli are rugged workers with plenty of strength and endurance. Their double coat of hair is rough-looking and waterproof, forming thick curls over the entire body. It minimally sheds, though they may leave little tufts of hair behind at times. Afghan Hound. Afghan Hounds are an ancient breed that present themselves in dignified and aloof ways. According to the American Kennel Club, they're intelligent, independent, charming, and unwaveringly loyal to their owners. Because of their size and immense speed, Afghan Hounds require a large fenced-in yard and plenty of daily exercise, and it takes a lot of work to keep their coats looking so elegant. You're in for several hours per week of brushing to keep the hair free of tangles. Cairn Terrier. If you're looking for a happy, easygoing dog who loves to explore, Cairn Terriers might be perfect for you. They're naturally curious, but they love a good cuddle. Thanks to their double coat, their grooming needs are also pretty low maintenance. They should be brushed and combed about once a week. American Hairless Terrier. Since these dogs don't have hair, they're a fine choice for allergy sufferers who want a dog with true terrier grit and courage and as hypoallergenic as a dog can get, according to the AKC. But it's important that owners take care to protect their skin when they're in the sun or cold, because they don't have fur to shield themselves from extreme temperatures. The Affenpinscher is loyal, curious, and confident, and the breed is playfully referred to as monkey dogs and ape terriers, according to the AKC. Some Star Wars fans even argue whether Affens look more like Wookiees or Ewoks. Their dense coat is neat but shaggy, and the pups only shed a couple times a year when the seasons change. Seasonal shedding is common as dogs adjust to changing temperatures, Dr. Harris says. These charming, cheerful dogs are considered the royal dog of Madagascar, according to the American Kennel Club. Coton de Tulears are an easy companion for anyone, including allergy sufferers. They do shed occasionally, but not often. They'll be happiest with regular brushing to prevent mats. The soft-coated Wheaten Terrier is an incredibly loyal and lovable dog, if also a bit stubborn sometimes. They're great family dogs, and they don't shed very much. However, their coat does require diligent care, so be prepared with the combs, brushes, and other tools. Bedlington Terrier. Bedlington Terriers are inquisitive, intelligent, and alert dogs. They love being the center of attention and have a great sense of humor. Their coat is low shedding and low dander, but it's not necessarily low maintenance. They need to be combed at least once a week. Portuguese Water Dog. Fun fact, the former first dogs of the United States, Bo and Sonny Obama, were Portuguese water dogs, and they were chosen because of Malia Obama's allergies. In addition to being allergy-friendly, these dogs are affectionate, easy to train, and happiest when they get lots of exercise. West Highland Terrier. West Highland Terriers were originally bred for hunting and ratting, according to Dog Time, which means they're pretty independent thinkers. But their silly personality will always win you over at the end of the day. Plus, they're not high-shedding. Havanese. Any Havanese owner will tell you that these dogs are pretty perfect pets. Not only are they hypoallergenic and low-shedding, VetStreet gives them a 1 out of 5 on the shed scale, but they are also incredibly friendly, affectionate, and smart. However, VetStreet notes that while they don't shed much, they aren't completely non-allergenic. See if you can spend time around one and see how it affects your allergies before you decide to add one to your household. Chinese Crested. This dog breed kind of looks like a cross between a dog, a pony, and a mythical creature. Chinese Cresteds are renowned lap dogs, so they're most happy when cuddling with the family. You can choose between 2 varieties, the Hairless and the Powder Puff, and VetStreet dubs them both hypoallergenic, though those who need a true no-shed breed should opt for a Hairless Crested. Schnauzer. Schnauzers were originally bred to work on German farms and are now known as amazing companion dogs. Playful, protective, and easy to groom, they're energetic family dogs through and through. And while Dog Time rates them a 5 out of 5 for wander potential, they score an ideal 1 out of 5 for shedding. Maltese Shih Tzu. If you're looking for a pup that just wants to love on you all day, look no further than a Maltese Shih Tzu. A hybrid of the 2 breeds, these pups are bred to be companion dogs for people with allergies. These pups are obedient, outgoing, and affectionate. Dog Time rates them a 1 out of 5 for shedding and recommends them as a great option for first-time pet owners. Border Terrier. These floppy-eared little fellas aren't just cute, they're also easy to care for. A low-maintenance dog that doesn't require a lot of bathing or training, Border Terriers were bred to be less aggressive than their predecessors. While they don't shed a ton, Hill's Pet makes it clear that their coats will need to be hand-stripped twice a year at the groomers. Bichon Frise. In the market for a dog/teddy bear, these toy-like creatures are white in color and have big, beautiful black eyes and noses. Because they're a double-coated breed, Bichon Frises don't shed, and Dog Time highly recommends them for people with allergies. They do suffer from separation anxiety, so if you travel often or work long hours away from home, this breed may not be the right pet for you. Brussels Griffon. A former Belgian street dog, The Brussels Griffon is a quirky, adorable companion. With an expressive visage that's often compared to a human face, these dogs are known for their intelligence, sense of humor, and self-importance. Dog Time notes that neither smooth nor rough-coated varieties shed much, but stripping their coat makes them even friendlier to people with allergies. Komondor. This dog may look like a walking mop, but Dog Time says these unique dogs don't need to be brushed and shed minimally. That doesn't mean owners don't have to maintain their coats. According to the AKC, these dogs don't have their cords brushed out, but they do have to be bathed and shampooed regularly. Have you ever seen such a sweet face? A cross between a Labrador Retriever and a Poodle, the Labradoodle was originally developed to be a hypoallergenic guide dog. It didn't take long for families to want to bring them into their homes, as they're praised for being smart, sociable, and non-to-average shedders, depending on their hair coat type. Remember, it's important to spend a good chunk of quality time with a dog before taking him or her home to see how your allergies will react. Yorkshire Terrier. According to the American Kennel Club, Yorkies are often named the most popular dog breed in various American cities. It's easy to see why. They're adorable, great with kids, and have plenty of personality. Rover.com also credits their popularity to how little they shed. Because Yorkie's hair grows at the same rate all year long, they don't shed nearly as much as other dogs who need a heavier coat come winter. Scottish Terrier. These fun-loving pups make for great pets and excellent watchdogs. Dog Time says that owners love how little they shed, though they do require significant grooming to keep their coats in good order. Airedale. The largest of all the terriers, Airedale Terriers are adventurous, sporty dogs known for their playfulness, not to mention their intelligence, making them easy to train. Dog Time notes that though they do shed a few times a year, maintaining a good coat through regular brushing will keep the stray fur at bay. Poodle. Arguably the most famous shed-free dog breed, many other breeds have been crossed with poodles to create hypoallergenic pups. There are a few varieties of poodles to choose from, including miniature, toy, and standard, but they're all known for their fun personalities and how quickly they can be trained, according to the AKC. Basenji. These pups are all the rage among allergic owners, given that their short and fine coat rarely sheds. Basenjis are touted as amazing adventure dogs too, thanks to their great sense of smell. They can also be stubborn though, so you'll need to train them well. Australian Silky Terrier. Originally a hunter of small prey, the Australian Silky Terrier is a feisty dog, despite only weighing 8 to 10 pounds when fully grown. While their coats are long, they're pretty easy to care for, requiring only a couple of brushings a week. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to comment on this video.